When you become invested in an anime, you become invested in the main character's journey. You root for them. You want them to win. You want to see them accomplish their goals. But what about you? What do you want to accomplish? Now, if you're anything like me, before you die, you're gonna want to touch a boob, like, at least once, maybe a few times, but, once would be nice. But if you don't see yourself as the main character, how are you gonna get that? You don't think that you're good enough to achieve success, don't you? Other people seem to be doing so much more than you, right? You aren't capable of achieving your true desires, so you push your hopes onto the main character of your animes that you're watching. Because those guys are more likely to succeed, not you. No, not you. You are just some random kid, just a normal dude. You don't have what it takes to actually live the life that you want. No. That's for actually masculine people who are going to actually accomplish things with your life, not you. But what are you telling yourself when you're doing that? Like, when you're just, sitting around watching these animes, you're just sitting on the sidelines watching these masculine characters putting in excruciating and painful effort in order to get stronger. They're living their lives through action, while you watch idly in inaction. Dude, the reason why you enjoy stories like this so much is because the journeys that the characters take resonate with us. You have the same goals that they have. You want to be well-liked by girls and your peers. You want to get the bitches. Who doesn't? You want others to look up to you as a role model. You want to be remembered as somebody in this life who did something great. Why do you think shonen is such a compelling genre? Because it speaks to your inner desires to achieve excellence. And it gives us a power fantasy that allows us to feel like you achieved something. It's incredibly gratifying to achieve something that few people can reach through one's own hard work. However, it's incredibly difficult to get there, which is why most people never get there. But you don't care about that. You still want it all the same. Everybody wants the great, luxurious top of success because we all dream about the same thing. We all want to be successful. It's an innate human desire to want to be successful. There's nothing wrong with that. But what are you doing to get there? Nothing. Because let's just think, in the past, before modern entertainment, before all modern media and everything, the only way to get to that pinnacle of success, you had to go into the world and take it for yourself. There's no way to distract yourself. There's no social media. There's no TV, no video games, no porn. So when you watch these shows, you don't see those protagonists that you admire. They're working out, working hard, maybe defeating an incredibly difficult villain, and it's super difficult. But when they're done with that, you don't see them go to their house, just hop on League of Legends, just play a game, or just when they're done, stay up to 3 a.m., just jack off to some hentai or some shit. No, you don't see that. If you did see that, it would be so dumb. You'd be like, what the fuck am I watching? Because even though that such a type of story like that would be more accurate to reality, it would completely ruin the illusion. The fantasy of a hard-working masculine man achieving his goals would just be completely undone. The reason why seeing this realistic portrayal of the average young man is so unappealing is because that's the very existence you're trying to forget about by watching anime. Anime at its heart is escapism. Same thing for video games, porn, TV, comics, fantasy books. They all aim to take you away from your mundane reality that you suffer from into a world that is exciting and ideal. You can temporarily forget about your own struggles that you're failing to deal with and get some instant gratification that makes you feel better right now. The issue is, you get a rush of dopamine and pleasure, but you've done nothing to change your life. It's a cycle. You feel stressed out about your problems, you feel anxious because you don't know what you're doing with your life, so your body is panicking because your brain's trying to fucking tell you, dude, you need to do something with your life, get off your ass, stop being lazy, you're being a bitch right now. You take those feelings and you watch anime to take your mind off of it. And that just neglects the problem and makes it worse, which ends up increasing your stress and anxiety, and same thing happens. And it's a really, truly vicious cycle. And it's simply just caused because you're just being too much of a pussy to deal with your problems. You only have one life in this world, man. If you want to waste it rooting for somebody else's journey, go ahead. It's your own life. If you actually want to make something of yourself, that you can be proud of, something that you can look up to and say, yeah, I did that, this is who I am, then you're going to have to stop fucking your bedsheets. You're going to have to grow up. Stop rooting for other people. Don't let yourself be a side character in someone else's journey. Life is too short to be a side character. What have you always dreamt of starting? What's something that you really, really want to do, but you said, no, it's too hard, I can't do that, I'll just do something else. What do you dream about? What do you really want to accomplish in life? Your true innate desires that they might even be repressed, so you might not even know. But what are those desires that you have? What do you really want to do with your life? What is not even just your whole life, just what do you want to do right now that you aren't going to do? What do you want to accomplish? If you have those desires, go and do it. Do it right now. Life is too short, okay? If you have those desires and you want to do something, then go out into the fucking world and do it. Be the main character of your own story.